Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Evangeline. I am an international student who is studying in the US and I just became a registered dietitian. So in today's video, I'll be exploring the different types of dietetic internship with you, and we'll take a look at the pros and cons for these programs. I will also share two very useful tools with you guys about searching on dietetic internship. Last but not least, till the end of the video, I will just share little tips to other international students who want to be a dietitian in the US, because you may need to use your OPT for your dietetic internship, and that may affect visas and length of stay here. So if you are an international student, please stay to the end. So the three most common dietetic internship programs are the traditional dietetic internship, the coordinated program, and the ISB, or the so-called distance program. Upon completing on these programs, you will be eligible to take the RD exam and become a registered dietitian. So they are pretty similar in that way, but they are pretty different in a lot of ways. Let's take a look at the most traditional dietetic internship first. The most traditional dietetic internship is just called the dietetic internship, or DI. So before applying the DI, you will need to finish your DPD courses and get your DPD verification. DPD courses are just a whole bunch of courses that the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics require from you to get into DI and become a dietitian. And a lot of universities provide these programs in their undergrad or even graduate level courses. For me, I finished my DPD courses at UC Berkeley, and these DPD courses are mainly just happened in my senior and junior years. And after finished it, I will be eligible to apply to these traditional DI. So the good things for dietetic internships is that they are the most common ones, so there are more options than the other two types of programs. And also, dietetic internship programs are usually been around for a long time, and they have a lot of resources and connection, which means that they have a lot of hospital preceptors and facilities that they are contracted with. And once you got into these programs, they can just arrange you, put you in these facilities to do your internship. Another good thing about dietetic internship is that once you got in, your program director will arrange your schedule for you. You will have your schedule just being done. You know which rotation you're going, where you're going, for how long. By doing that, you will be guaranteed to have the correct rotations, all the rotations you need, the correct amount of time at each rotations, and just all the requirements and competencies that they need. So after you got in, you just follow your schedule, do your projects, do your internships, finish everything they need, and you're done with the internship and become eligible to take the RD exam. The cons for the dietetic internship is that because someone else arranged your schedule for you, you lost the flexibility to choose the places that you want to go. For example, you really want to work at this hospital instead of this hospital, you probably just couldn't choose by yourself. Or for example, if you're super interested in working at a dialysis clinic, for example, let's say DaVita, but your program just don't have the contract with them, then you just can't work at DaVita and get your hours from it, So this is the little drawback from the dietetic internship program. And just because they are the most common program, they do require more efforts, I think, than the other programs. Let's say the distance program, those are more flexible and has just maybe less projects than you. And other drawback for dietetic internship is that there are so little spots for each dietetic internship program. Each year at each university, there can be easily 100 students studying for nutritional science. But at the end, those dietetic internship program only accepting 10 to 15 students per year, which is definitely not enough for everyone. If you don't have your DPT verification because you didn't do this in your undergrad, probably you just study something else, and now you want to do a career change to become a dietitian, I think the traditional DI routes might not be the best for you, but you can definitely try the coordinator program. The coordinator program is the program that's combining DPT courses with the dietetic internship. You just kill two birds with one stone. Also, most of the coordinator program, they will offer you a master degree at the end, which is really great that you will earn a master degrees, guarantee a spot at dietetic internships, finish it, and take the exam and become a RD. I actually know that some people who have their DPT courses already also choose a coordinator programs later on as a backup choice or just as another choice because they can earn a master degree because of that. There's definitely goods and bads for this, because the good thing is you will be doing something really similar to DPT courses again, and everything will be very easy, right? And then, but the bad thing is that you will just be spending the additional time and money just repeating the courses you did before. However, I want to make a quick clarification here is that some dietetic internship program will also offer you master degree, but you'll be studying something else. You will really studying a master degree level of nutrition or like public health. But coordinator program, even though you'll be getting a master degree at the end, the courses that you are taking is just very similar to DPT courses. Some example of DPT courses will be just the basic medical nutrition therapy 1 and 2, community nutrition, nutrition counseling, and nutrition policy and stuff like that. So the good things for the coordinator program is definitely a very great choice for people who don't have their DPT courses done in undergrads and now want to switch to dietitians. And you can guarantee a dietetic spot with a coordinator program as well. For the drawback, I really couldn't think of any. It's actually great. It's such a great program that you can do things together because, you know, the dietetic internship is so competitive. The only bad thing I would say is just for people who will need to repeat their DPT courses again. Last but not least, let's take a look at the ISB program.